What's up guys, welcome to my channel Flame War 4. In this issue 20 we're going to be building the air intakes and the intake manifolds. So as you can see we have now got issue 20, which is obviously really good. I'm glad that they've decided to bring them a bit early this month, and also we have got the folder. So we have been waiting for a second binder, so now I've been able to put my issues 16, issue 17, issue 18 and issue 19 into the folder to keep it safe, because I was worried that they were going to get ripped or torn apart, and I do like to keep them in nice looking order just in case I one day ever had to take the DeLorean apart, God forbid anyway. Right, so the first thing you're going to need to do is go grab the engine that you were working on in issue 19, because we're going to be building onto the engine again, which obviously is very helpful, because then we don't have to have that big chassis out for now, because I think there's going to be a lot of engine parts coming in the upcoming issues, so stay tuned to be building a lot more onto the engine. Right, so the first thing we need to do, guys, let's just quickly get this open and have a look. So we're going to be assembling the intake manifolds. So to do that we need to get all the parts out ready. Make sure that you keep all the screws separate to the other ones, and I think in this one we only have AP screws, so we're going to be okay. You should have 16 of them, and you should have intake manifolds times 3, intake bottoms times 2, and left air intake and right air intake. I did check through the screwdrivers what one was going to be best for this job, and I decided to go with the smaller one of the two, because that tends to do the AP screws up the best. So if you are looking for a screwdriver, what one will be better out of the two that you get with the DeLorean, use the smaller one, because I managed to find that that was the best one that I used. Right, so the first thing we need to do, guys, is we need to get 6 AP screws, and we need to attach them to the air intake manifolds. So once you've done that and put the 6 screws in, we'll get a nice close detailed look of it, just so you can see what it looks like up close. Make sure that if you are doing this, don't do them up too tight, because most of these parts are plastic in these issues from now on, so you do not want to be threading them or breaking anything at this stage if you can help it, really. So there you go, there you have it. I mean, they're just the air intake manifolds. The next thing we're going to be doing is kind of putting the other header bits on there. So they're the little square, I'll say square, but elongated sort of rectangular parts, and they do go in a certain way. There is a groove and a curved section which you have to put in correctly, so that obviously, I guess, when it goes together everything else goes into place how it should do. So there's obviously that. Right, so there you go, there's a nice up close detailed look of it, what it should look like now. Right, so in the next steps, guys, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be actually attaching this to the top section of the engine itself. So what we'll be doing is placing it in to the top section and doing that up with another 6 AP screws. So let's just quickly turn the page and have a look. So there you go, there you have it. So that just needs to go into the top of the engine like so, and we'll just quickly speed build this piece just because it's just 6 screws in the bottom. I did find turning it upside down was easier for me to do it, but just be careful if you're pushing down and what you're pushing down onto, because you could break some of the things that are on the other side, so just be very careful when you're doing that. There you go, guys, there's a nice detailed look of how it's looking. So I think that the cooling system side of things is looking very good. It's looking really detailed, and I think the best thing to do, if you're not too sure, I mean, in the last page, or the one before the last page of the building bit, it does show you a detailed picture of what it should be looking like. So if yours doesn't look like that, then obviously go back and then find out what's wrong and then correct it. As you can see on my one, everything seems to be in the right place as it should be, so we're going on the right track. Right, so we're just going to have a quick flick through the magazine. We've got production diary, which just shows a few things of the production, and then we have the part with the power of love, and then we have the next issue. So in the next issue we're going to be building the cylinder head covers and the thermostat, so stay tuned to that, guys. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next issue. Take care and see you on the next one. Bye bye.